Hi people, it's me, Anja. My pronouns are she and her, and welcome back to my channel for a new video. For those who don't know, intersectionality is incredibly important to me. But with that, I wanted to quickly address the elephant in the room and the fact that none of these books feature women main characters because trans women of color are so incredibly underrepresented, and I think that needs to change. So anyway, with that said, I hope that this video helps diversify your bookshelf, and without any further ado, the first book on this list is called Lunar Boy. This story is a middle-grade urban fantasy graphic novel, and it follows a young main character from the moon who finds home in the most unlikely of places. This story is absolutely so excellent, and it's so well done. First of all, the illustrations are so pretty and so vivid and so vibrant. They really made the story so much more immersive than it already was. The world building is excellent, and it's so good. The plot is so engaging and so intriguing. The gay romance is so cute and so adorable. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. The queer representation is spot on, and it's so excellent, and it's so good. This book is absolutely so fantastic, and it deserves so much more hype, and it's so good. Like, I was so immersed in it from the beginning to the end. So without any further ado, I would definitely highly recommend this book. The next book on this list is called Cemetery Boys. For those who don't know, this story is a YA urban fantasy following a young transgender main character determined to prove his true gender to his traditional Latinx family, only to accidentally summon a ghost. This story is absolutely so excellent, and it's so well done. I'm literally so excited for the sequel. I'm not quite sure if the sequel is more of a companion novel and follows different characters in the same universe, or if it follows the same characters from this book, if that makes any sense. Either way, I'm so excited. Aiden Thomas is literally a genius. I love absolutely everything that they've written, with the exception of the Sunbearer Trials, which I'm not looking forward to the sequel of, and I won't be reading. But anyway, this book is so good. The writing is excellent, and I love it. The romance is so cute, and it's so adorable. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. I love the mystery, I love the world building, I love the queer representation. This book is so good, and it deserves all of its hype and so much more. So without any further ado, I would definitely highly recommend it. The next book on this list is called Anja and Santi Will Heal. This story is a YA contemporary following a young, non-binary main character who falls for the new waiter at their family's restaurant, only to discover that their new love interest is an undocumented immigrant as well. This story is absolutely so excellent, and it's so fantastic. First of all, the writing is so lyrical and it's so poetic, and it truly grips you from the beginning to the end. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. The romance is absolutely so excellent, and their chemistry makes so much sense from the beginning to the end. It's so cute, it's so adorable. I truly loved it so much. The queer representation was so normalized and so casual and so well done. The conversations surrounding immigration were done so well. This book is absolutely so good, and it's so emotional, and it's so excellent. Like, I truly felt for the characters and for the events and for like everything that was happening. This book deserves all of its hype and so much more. So anyway, with all that said, I would definitely highly recommend it. The next book on this list is called Self-Made Boys. This story is a YA historical fiction retelling of The Great Gatsby, and it's absolutely so excellent. First of all, if you didn't know, The Great Gatsby is absolutely one of my favorite classic books that I read in high school, and I think that even the original story is so queer-coded, especially with Jordan's character. I'm so glad that the author made it come to life so well. First of all, the writing is so poetic and so lyrical and so good. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. The setting is so well researched, and it's so vivid and vibrant. The queer representation is spot on and excellent. Like, the gay romance is so cute, and it's so well developed. And I love the friendships and the group dynamics between the four of them. This book is so good. I truly loved it so much. Like, it was so excellent and good and so immersive. It really brought like nuance and a new lens to the original classic, and it's so good. Like, this book is excellent. It's truly one of my favorite historical fiction books ever, as well as one of my favorite retellings. But anyway, all that to say, this book was really, really good, and I would definitely highly, highly recommend it. The last book on this list, and certainly not the least, is called Meet Cute Diary. This story is a YA contemporary, and it follows a young transgender main character whose first love challenges his ideas about fake dating. No, about relationships. This book does include fake dating, though, which is absolutely one of my favorite tropes ever. I've realized it's because of the fact that it has an aspect of predictability. Now, some would argue that predictability is bad and formulaic and makes the book worse, but for me, it makes the book sometimes more exciting because, like, I already know what's going to happen next, so I have less anxiety over it. Does that make any sense? Like, that's why people rewatch their favorite movies over and over again, even though they already know how it's going to end, because they already know how it's going to end, because it gives them, like, a sense of comfort and safety. Anyway, I digress. This book is absolutely so excellent, and it's so well done. First of all, the romance is so cute, and it's so adorable. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. The queer representation is so good, and it's so wholesome. This book is so happy, and it's so wholesome. I love queer stories that center on, like, happiness and joy, which is why I love this book so much. We love a good rom-com. This book is excellent. I just really, really enjoyed it so much. So anyway, all that to say, I would definitely highly, highly recommend it. So in conclusion, I hope this video helped diversify your bookshelf. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below the tiger emoji if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!